Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
The Fallen Fed. Hey guys, what's up?
And your favorite prospect, playing with myself.
you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
180. Episode 180.
It's the Cheney special.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Yeah, I was hinting around in the chat the other day, and
Yeah.
nobody picked it up. Nobody answered. Nobody replied. It was
Sorry
like-
about that.
they're just like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't do math. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's sorry. No one caught that. All right. Well,
Well,
I'll
that's-
just talk about it when we're on the show.
That's weird. We must have all been sleeping.
No.
Yeah, so everybody in the chat,
dang.
let me go ahead and throw out my most humble apology. Now, we were supposed to do Quickie Mini today, and I'm sorry, I was sleeping and I didn't wake up. So I'm going to do everything in my power moving forward not to let that happen again. As these guys will, attest as well, I don't sleep like as much as I should during the week, during my work week. And sometimes I just burn out. And, there's really, I could say I'm sorry all day. But we'll be back tomorrow if that helps, because I don't have to work tonight.
I legit, like, I messaged Ernie, guys, like anyone that's listening. I messaged Ernie and I was like, are you guys like breaking up with me or something? Like, this is a really weird way to say you don't want me to be on the show anymore.
Yeah, no, Ernie was probably just like, yeah, no, this happens every once in a while. He goes so much that he just burns himself out. So just we'll get.
And I did. I said, I texted him. He didn't answer the text, so he's probably asleep.
Yeah, that sounds so horrible.
I'm messing. Are you serious?
What?
I'm messed up.
Yeah, but you're still kind of coming through.
I feel like there's a chance that that Cheney, like, was it that you were just so sad because you saw other people getting the Age of Apocalypse wave, so you were just kind of crying yourself to sleep a little bit?
I was just like, screw it. I'm not doing nothing today. Nothing at all. No, I'm like legitimately like falling behind on all things. I still haven't posted last week's episode. That will go up as soon as I can get a chance. Everything's ready. I just got to upload it. And then on Saturday is going to go, the episode from week before. So last week's episode will go up Saturday. The week before's episode will go up tomorrow. I'm sorry, I got behind on some things, and I will be caught up by Saturday. So,
Wait, so the Bill Morrow episode is going up tomorrow or Saturday?
Saturday, yes.
That's Saturdays, because
Yes.
Bill Morrow is suddenly going to get so many emails about adding thigh swivels to spawns.
It's not
both-
even funny.
Yeah, both the Mortal Kombat ones and according to Todd's latest video, also the new Kickstarter ones.
Yes.
Thigh swivel work for the rest of his foreseeable future.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you everyone for hopping in the chat. Be sure to hit that like button. Let a friend know. We are gonna have we're gonna have a guest on with us on Monday on the Quickie Mini. So if you guys want to know who that is, let's get the viewer count up to, like 40. Does that sound good, guys? 40, 50, somewhere around there? Yeah, if we get up to
Shoot, you know what? 50.
50?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we get up to 50 views right now, we'll let you know who our special guest is on Monday. So
And just spoiler, guys, it's not me. I am no longer a guest.
you're no
I'm a
longer a
prospect.
special guest. You are
I am the
you're-
prospect.
you are a regular now. You are part of the crew, if you will.
Oh man, I am blushing so hard right now.
We've got Mervine in the chat there. What's going on in that chat, Ernie?
All right, let's go down our line to say hello to the chat squad, as Mervine likes to call it. We've been missing you on our quickie minis this week, Mervine, but I did check in with him, and he was just a little bit busy. So for those of you listening at home, don't forget every day, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we got the quickie mini going on, where we'll just whatever's hitting. And our last episode was crazy with news being dropped that we'll go over today.
Yes.
But you got to be in here and connect with us. So we got Keith Frost, Smash Lab Creations, Thick Nick, Thunder Crow, Plastic Predicaments, Andre's here, Laser Pants, CJ, Joey Cross, Plastic Predicaments, Jake Peterson, Brad Harper. Who else am I missing? Silent Zombie. That looks like it. And they're already chatting it up.
That is amazing. Thank you, everyone, so much for hopping on with us tonight. I know it's late in some places, and other places it's not. So thank you so much. Let's see. Let's get into our week, yeah?
Woo!
All right.
Yeah.
We'll start off with the prospect. What'd you get this week, sir?
I'm pimping myself now. This is what I'm gonna do. I just posted a little mini review on my Facebook page today. So anyone wants to check out Facebook Playing with Myself, I posted about the Flame Toys Furai Optimus Prime. I am loving this toy. I took a couple pictures of it, posted some words. I also linked to D Amazing's review. He did an awesome review, so you can go see it in action. He freaking takes way better pictures than I do anyway. But it's a super articulated 6.5-inch Optimus Prime, IDW comic style. I'm digging it. It's in my hands right now, and it's hard to put down. It's super posable. It is just a really cool looking Optimus Prime. So I mean, I don't know if you guys Transformer quite as much as I do. I think Ernie does a bit, but it's a darn cool toy.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
I saw it. Still something I'm not interested in, but I did like your picks.
Oh, you say some things, man. I'm okay with that.
All right. Ernie, what'd you get this week, sir?
Oh man, it's actually was a great week from so many weeks of no and stuff going on. Things are definitely looking up, and I hit that Walmart. I got that notification real quick, and was able to hit the brand new Star Wars shipper. So that turned out great for everybody but Cheney.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me know.
As he likes to mention. Look, dude, I hit up everybody. I know that it's not your bag. That's why. And I do know what you would have wanted. So I'm telling you, we're gonna have to link up 6 feet away, but we're gonna have to link. About is through all this craziness, all of a sudden we get a Walmart shipper with brand new stuff that if you're out for essentials, you're gonna have to go look at this and grab. And what's hitting the floor right now is basically it's the Empire shipper, I guess we can call it, of the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. We got the Boba Bucket on there. That's $120. There's 8 of those. There is the brand new Walmart exclusive retro set that has 6 figures in it, and there's 3 sets of Boba in there. Then they have 3 sets of the 40th anniversary and 2 sets of the Dooku wave. It's the wave 1 of the 40th anniversary, which is the Bespin Han, Bespin Luke, Bespin Leia, the Yoda, and then the AT-AT driver.
Man,
so
I really wish I had a friend that would let me know about that Bespin Luke, and it would have been nice.
Well, this friend knows now, but he got it for other friends who are going to keep it Ernie.
Yeah,
and
that's
those of you
despicable.
listening at home, Adam has coined the term keeping it Ernie, which means keeping it mint in the package, either displaying it, hanging it up on the wall, or for some reason you're just going to keep it locked up in its nice, pretty little display with that retro card and everything. As where Cheney just wants to make a video and destroy it and then tag me 100 times. And he seems to always tag me when I'm having a bad day too.
No.
That last video of the storm had my name in 5 different times in the story of Ernie, look what I got. Ernie, look what I'm doing.
I can't believe you would say that. Man, I just
Really?
want I just want a legitimate Bespin Luke with good face paint apps. That's all.
It really is nice. It is.
I've got my.
It really is nice. So
I know I gave my turn already, and I said like, oh, I was talking about Optimus Prime, but I do have my dork side order coming in tomorrow with Bespin Luke. I ordered Bespin Han because I needed one with better paint, and then I have 2 of those awesome Hoth Troopers, and I am not keeping any of those Ernie. They are all getting torn off of their awesome vintage cards, so that way I can play with them in the bathtub this weekend.
Yes.
That's awesome. But that is way.
I hold on, Ernie. I'm gonna interrupt you again.
All that nonsense.
I do need to make one more comment, because when I play with them in the tub, that's no cave.
Oh my god. You know what? Look. These are the stamp on them, everything. Very, very nice. But I gotta admit though, that Rebel Trooper is gonna be a awesome army build.
Ernie sounds like Max Headroom right now.
For reals? I'm still going right there.
It's like there's thing we got gonna do.
Man, that just sucks.
Yeah, you gotta go kick everybody off. Go, hey,
nobody's here. Well, I mean,
honestly, it's also like it's like I was giving so much love to that Optimus Prime, and you kind of sound like Optimus Prime.
Yeah. He likes it better when you say Soundwave.
Dude, I've made a call. I am trying to get somebody out here. Because like right now, half of them are gone. Another one's asleep right now, so I don't even know what's up, why it keeps doing this. So I apologize. But after picking those up, that was plentiful. Oh my God, that's awesome. So plentiful. It was great to be there as a shipper was being opened. And then a friend stopped me yesterday, and it was just amazing. Has been hitting me up for so long. He's known as the Star Wars King out here in SoCal. We've been great friends for I can't even count how many years. And it goes back to me and Cheney's bet and everybody else who was involved of Ernie open them figs. And he didn't realize that for reals, I had to tear open the Celebration Luke. And it's like, nobody puts baby in the corner. And he's like, we're going to fix that, and you're never going to open this again. And I was blessed with another Celebration Luke. And on top of that, the SDC Boba Fett that I'm dying for.
Okay, you already have Celebration Luke, though.
No, it's not.
Well, I think, Cheney, you and I were talking about it. I think that because of that new Hot Toys Scout Trooper that comes with Baby Yoda, Ernie's going to be opening up the Celebration Luke, and I think because it's technically a 2-pack, he should be opening up the Celebration Luke and also the SDCC Boba. Right? It only makes sense.
I love that idea.
Ernie, the guys in chat are saying that you have to pull the cartridge out of your internet You have to blow in it a little bit and then reinsert the cartridge.
Yeah, swap out your AOL disc, man.
Yeah, maybe even hook up your Game Genie to your AOL disc.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is, man.
It's funny because like sometimes
don't.
it'll like lag in a weird like thing where you just sound like all like
It just adds to
Yeah.
keeping it Ernie.
It does. It really does. I love that phrase.
Yeah, that's why, because my router's still in the box.
That's exactly why.
I can't even see if the green light is blinking because it's still mint on card.
I'm not taking the plastic wrap off. Don't even ask me because it ain't happening.
All right, I'm changing the subject, guys, because I saw some of this. I was just scrolling through the chat, and some of the guys are name dropping some Todd McFarlane stuff in there. I mean, they're guessing that he's the guest on Monday, and sorry, it's probably not Todd, but it might be. I'm only a prospect. It could be. We'll see. But speaking of Todd, because we ended yesterday's Quickie Mini with the Todd posting the articulation video, and I'm dying to talk about the articulation video some more. Like,
we will definitely get to that.
Oh, okay, fine. I don't want to cut ahead. Jeez.
I haven't talked about my week yet.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hi. Yeah, honestly, it's because you were asleep earlier that I totally forgot.
Yep.
Go.
All right. So first off, I just wanted to say I'm happy for Ernie that he got his on-card figures and he feels complete now. Is that true, Ernie? Would you say that you feel complete?
Yeah, I really do. Because not only on top of that, he just couldn't find them. He also has the Celebration Maul and Obi-Wan for me as well. So I'm definitely complete as far as now exclusives and carded. And then I do want to get into a story about that Obi-Wan later as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll don't forget put a thumbtack or a thumbtack in that because after we talk McFarlane, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
I love these suggestions in the chat of who the guest is. This is getting juicy already. So this week I got in the SH Figuarts Ultra Instinct Goku. Nice figure, man. Really nice figure. Man, yeah, it's really nice. I can't wait to mess around with it some more. And then I got in the SH Figuarts, I guess, or Bandai, whatever, Body Kun and Body Chan for the custom Naruto characters that I purchased to put all that stuff to make those characters. So that's really exciting. And then today I got in a couple Figmas. I got in the it's the Archer character from Dota 2. Don't know what that is, but it's an Archer kind of character. So, and plus I just have like a soft spot for Figma characters or Figma figures in general. And then they had the swimsuit body character. What is this? Let me look. The female swimsuit body Emily for like real cheap on Amazon, and I bought it a while back. So these are cool because you could just swap the head on it for like other characters. So, you know, if I wanted a picture where a character's in, you know, a swimsuit for some reason, then I can do that. And then I got the other one just because I'm like, oh man, that looks cool. And I've been eyeballing it for a while, but I'm just like, I don't know. But the price was right. And so I was just like, I'm going to pick that up. And it took forever to get here. But, you know, it's like, I guess there's something going on in the world or something right now. but I literally just opened them right before we started recording, so I've been kind of tinkering around with them right now, if you will. And I think that's about it. And hopefully Amazon is legit and my Age of Apocalypse figures come on Wednesday, because that's what it says. It says on Wednesday they'll be here.
Me too. Wednesday, but mine says 8 p.m. Does yours say 8 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So,
I just wanted, we're in the same time zone. So it's like, if you get yours before me, I'm going to be upset.
okay.
I'm just going to be jealous. I'm just
He
saying.
will. Here's the problem, Adam. Look at our last names. So Cheney's going to get his in the afternoon, and we would get ours at 8 p.m.
Wait, hold on. Really? Is Amazon alphabetical? Is that the way it works?
Well, I'll put it this way: the Figma figures that I got today said that they were supposed to be delivered tomorrow, and they were here today around noon. And I don't think I have ever gotten an Amazon package after 5 p.m. Never had anything delivered after 5 p.m.
They just come at all hours of the day for me. That's just, they don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm also okay with it though. So
Yes.
Bring me my toys. I don't care. Wake
Yeah.
me up. It's fine.
Well, I've gotten DHL
I will
packages late
happily
before.
answer the door in my underpants.
Yes. You brought my toys. Thank you. I've been graciously waiting a long time for it. Figures. All right, so we'll get into the Todd Talk now.
Let's do it. I'm so excited. Come on, bring it on.
All right. Where do we start here?
That articulation video. You played it yesterday during the Quickie Mini.
Yes.
Sum it up. Tell us about it, because we ended up all watching it.
But
with
first,
sound
though,
right after.
we got to catch up on
last week.
There was like a couple releases before that one for the last show. So when we last got it, the number still going up. And the one right before the articulation was what? Was that the leg one?
That was the boot and the gauntlet, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It was, you're getting the boot and you're getting the extra gauntlet. Hello?
Yeah, we're getting hands, heads, weapons, gauntlet, boot, and decent articulation.
Yes. Yeah, it was we got the hands, and then it was the heads, and then it was the boot and gauntlet, and now it's the articulation. We got to see the prototype of what this thing is actually going to do. So, I guess without further ado, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
So we see it's going to be pretty good. And he definitely started putting it out there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he pretty much goes over it. You get to see that there's the rubbery overlay on the torso. And there's been a lot of complaints about the fact that the way the torso is sculpted. But it looks like it moves pretty well. Like, if that torso wasn't, I guess, pre-posed, it would make things a lot better. But the funny part is you get to see all the comments of people in there saying, like, can we just get one without articulation?
Gross. So gross.
Have you seen that?
Oh, honestly, they're like, I want to throw my laptop like across the room.
Are you serious?
Yeah. There are people that just, I'm like, honestly, they need to go buy a statue then. You're not buying toys. We're toy collectors here. We want our toys to move.
Yeah. Go ahead and talk about it, and I'm going to get a screenshot of that, Ernie, so you could see it.
Wow. Yes, but other than that, I nip on this now.
Yeah,
different chat across the board. I'll tell you that.
I watching the video yesterday with everyone during the Quickie Mini, I was like all about it. And then I was like, I need to listen to what he's saying because it still didn't have that visible bicep swivel. Has a few other quirks to it that I'm hoping get smoothed out as they continue to finalize it. But he straight up says in the video that they're adding a bicep swivel for sure. So it's like they're gonna keep tweaking that articulation, and not, it doesn't sound like they're taking anything away. It looks like they're going to be adding to and improving upon. So I backed it last night. I backed it for all three figures. I did.
What?
Yeah, I did the 3-pack. It makes the most sense to me because it's the classic one, then you get the modern one, which now gets the gauntlet and the big boot, and they both get multiple heads. And then the artist proof gray one is the one that I figure that I can, that's the one that I can, keep it Ernie. I can, that can be the one that I display with Todd's autograph or whatever, the artist proof. That's
yeah,
it.
that would seem to be the one that you would be like, you know what? There's really no use to pull that one out. Like, let me just put that one
Yeah.
up and set that one up nicely. So, by the way, thank you, Smash Labs. He sent me that screenshot of people talking about it. I'll just. Is it cool if I just read the comment here of what they're
Do it.
saying? Okay.
Gross. I'm gonna barf. I'm
Yeah.
barfing right now already.
So we have someone says, Todd, I love it. Sure would like the opportunity to buy one without all the cuts and articulation, but happy with what you've done. Not everything has to have 22 points of articulation to be cool. So happy to see this Kickstarter happen and going so well. Can't wait for more. And you definitely got to do a 5-pack of the rest of the series. Blah, blah, blah. Nice.
Can you give me the guy's address? So the one that said not everything needs to have articulation to be cool. I'm going to that guy's house.
Are you doing
I don't care about self-quarantine. I'm going to his house.
Are you doing a Jay and Silent Bob esque manhunt, if you will?
I'm leaving a flaming bag of poo on his doorstep.
Bro, the comment under that says the same thing.
Yeah, nice. I hope you release one without the articulation too. Maybe as a
What?
PVC figure. Maybe as a 2-pack with Violator like the 94 set you released. Beautiful sculpt. Can't wait to get mine.
Whoa, I have no idea. That's insane.
Yeah. So I know I mentioned it yesterday, but watching this video, seeing what it's capable of, it definitely made me change some of my thoughts on the figure now to where I'm just like, okay, cool. Like that's what you said it was going to be. So, that's what it is now. So that's awesome. It moves. I could see that it moves, but I know not only myself, but a lot of other people that have backed it and are buying it are going, yeah, but that torso and the neck are pre-posed. Like, give us a legit, just let us use the articulation. Like, you know what I mean?
And don't forget, our friend Bill Maru is going to need to cut actually functioning thigh swivels into all of these.
Yeah. Yeah, because the ones that they have do not work. So he's going to be real busy for a long time only doing Spawn figures. So for everybody that is getting it, I'm excited. This is a cool thing. It's awesome that it's actually going to move. The cape, however, I'm not sure about that. That looks like it's going to be pretty, solid and brick-esque.
He took it off immediately.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Jake a little bit about that after the show yesterday because he was super hyped on this new video. He sent it to us, and I was watching the video, and he was like, "What are your thoughts, man? I'm super psyched about this." And I was just like, the thigh swivel thing and the cape are my two things that it's like I backed it. I backed it for all three, but that cape is going to be a brick, man. Like there's no way that that's going to be a cool thing to pose while he's wearing the cape. So I know I saw CJ was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still in there, but CJ, get on it, man. We need some wired capes.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be all over it. Definitely. Okay, and then we had, let's see, let's go back down here a little bit. Let's see. So we talked about Captain Marvel last week, right? No, or Shazam, I mean. Did we, Ernie? I don't remember.
Is there-
Yeah, I think we did. I
Okay.
think it was out then. What's the
Maybe.
date on that pick? Let me check the date on the pick real quick.
Okay.
I want to. Is there any place? Do we know? Does anyone in chat know? Maybe if there's any place that still has Shazam up for a decent price, because like after these new picks, I want Shazam.
No, we didn't talk about it last week because this is only 6 days ago. So, yeah,
Yeah,
no, this
I remember because I was confused and I was the one that thought there was a bubblegum head, but there's not a bubblegum head.
yeah, okay. So that was like Monday then. So yeah, no, we didn't talk about it. So we need to talk about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See, if you guys are confused and you're listening, you usually tune into like Spotify or SoundCloud. We do our quickie mini shows Monday through Friday, except for today because I was asleep. But we kind of go over things as they come out. So, if we're missing anything there, you can always tune in on YouTube and listen in later. You don't have to like tune in as we're recording, but you can. I know a lot of people have been tuning in after the fact, so that definitely works out. What is it? Yeah, Mervine said Ageless or Supreme Collector may have it. So you may want to check those avenues. But this thing looks awesome. This head sculpt looks, the paint job and the sculpt look killer, immaculate, if I may say. And the cape even looks great. What do you guys think?
I know we talked about it in the quickie mini, man. That cape looks like my grandmother's tablecloth and I mean that in the nicest way, because it's like that's the special tablecloth that she would put out for like Christmas or Thanksgiving or something. Like it looks great. Like I'm down. The heads look awesome, and this was one of the DC movies that I actually enjoyed, so it looks great. I want it. It's gonna be an awesome bomb Mayfix figure. Like, I'm a fan when they hit a home run, like they hit a home run, and that looks like a home run.
Ernie?
It looks really good. It's not something I'm going to pick up, but you got to admit, when a figure looks great like that, I mean, they just nailed it. And I like his attachments that he comes with too, with the phone for the shock feature and everything. I'm sure you could use that on other figures. The face sculpts are amazing. It just looks like a good, solid figure. I really don't think whoever pre-ordered this or wants it is going to be disappointed.
Yeah, no, it
Whoa. Now
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, it definitely looks spot on. Like it's definitely really, really cool. All right, let's go ahead and we could talk some Snake Eyes and G.I. Joe. Yeah, we've got more pictures, more images here. We've got the side by side of the standard and the exclusive, which is just climbing in price every single day, it seems. Have you guys noticed that?
I only noticed the one that I'm holding in my hand right now and playing with. This is like one of my favorite toys. I mean, like, I know I already pimped my Optimus Prime review earlier, but like, I literally took a size comparison picture of my Optimus Prime with Snake Eyes because Snake Eyes has not left my side. He is he has just been like residing in my hands at all times. I cannot wait to get that all black version and pop the guns from the exclusive and the silver visor head from the exclusive onto the all black version, and that is going to be my like quintessential perfect Snake Eyes.
Yeah. This is definitely killer. Ernie.
Yeah, it's can't wait. I mean, okay, so now that we're talking about Joe's, though, the thing is, the street date we found out is what, June?
June 1st.
Right, that's a street date, but they are popping up on eBay. But
Yes, for a
finally getting
nominal
these
fee.
comparisons. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Seeing these comparison ones though, it's great because, like I've said before, we have finally gotten a true exclusive again. I mean, we haven't really had that in quite a while, and now knowing that there's going to be an all black version with the less guns, like this is really a true exclusive, which is cool. It sucks. Yes, you're right. It keeps going up for those who didn't get a chance to get it. But again, because it's such a great figure.
Yeah. After watching Robo's review of Duke, and I still need to watch Jay Hernandez's Destro review.
Oh, dude, I watched Jay Hernandez's review just like a little while ago. Destro looks so good that I'm pulling out my Marvel Legends bins, looking for Black Widow movie parts. Then the Spider Woman with the glasses. I need to like kit bash together a Baroness to keep him company, because I'm already like ready to make a Baroness, because I'm like, I need Destro in my hands right now. Like, he looks amazing.
A good base body for that is that vintage card Black Widow. Was perfect for Baroness.
The Black Widow, and then the second Spider Woman, the one that had the little glasses.
Yep.
I mean, you're telling me, because it's like, hey, guess we may have prototyped those, but yes, they make a good Baroness.
Yeah. I got you. I see where you're going. Heck yeah. So they are definitely they're popping up for a lot of money on eBay, or you could just wait till June 1st. And as me and Ernie had expressed earlier, it's gonna be tough to get these things when they start dropping. It's gonna be a nightmare, because the reception has been great for these things, and I know a lot of people don't like them. They don't want anything to do with them because they're 6-inch, and that's fine. That's understandable. I don't really want to mess with 3 3/4 inch stuff anymore. So I understand it from the opposite spectrum. You know what I mean?
Yes. There's rumors of isn't there I feel like there have been postings and stuff that people have found that looks like they're also going to be doing a 3 3/4 inch line. Is that am I making shit up? Stuff. Am I making stuff up right now?
From what I've gathered and what I've seen, it does, I keep on seeing, and I never bothered to stop and take a picture or whatnot, but what I've been seeing is that they're gonna redo the original ones on vintage card, kind of like they're doing with the retro Star Wars figures. That's what they're gonna do for Joe's. Now, I don't know if any of that's warranted or if that's 100% true. I think Ernie may have a little bit more insight on that than I do.
Well, I mean, it is still all rumors, but yes, there was talks of 2 different 3 3/4 lines. So when you say that, it could be new. We keep speculating there's going to be a cartoon behind this. Adam threw in that maybe it's a Netflix show. I think that was Adam or somebody part of the chat squad. And if it was, I'm sorry, I can't remember. But that makes a great point, because we have Netflix Transformers that are coming out. If it is going to drop on Netflix, that's just.
Can we call the chat Migos?
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. There's another T-shirt. Keeping it Ernie, and now Chat Migos.
Yes. So can we
Chat Migos? Okay.
Can we don them or knight thee the Chat Migos of the chat? I like that.
Oh yeah, because Mervine keeps everybody in check over there, and he was the one with the chat squad. But yes, absolutely, Chat Migos now is it. So there you go, Mervine. You got to start hitting that up. Chat Migos. I think it was somebody there. And that would be a great marriage if that is true. So what we speculate is the 6-inch are probably based on the cartoon version, but they still look great. And those 3 3/4 will probably be one of those. And then I'm sure a retro coming out of it. And I've still even speculated a whole nother line for the video game ones. And who knows what size those would be. But I think we're going to see a lot coming out of Joe's. And if you have not pre-ordered your case, you need to go search right now and find out where you can get a case available, because you will want a case. Like I said before, G.I. Joe is very popular. And as you have people who are just Star Wars fans, like my one friend, like that's all he does. He doesn't do anything else. There's people who do just Joes and nothing else. Like there is no other world out there but their Joe world. So even if there was something you didn't like, at least you're going to be up on these figures, and you'll know you'll be able to trade or make somebody happy with the ones that you don't want. They're not going to sit there. So you got to get in that pre-order and do it now and be able to do that, because these are very popular. And it's just not because Robo or Jay Hernandez is doing a review. They're great reviewers who give you honest opinions, show how they're supposed to be done, and that's what makes you want it more. So it's not just like a popularity thing. They've been in this for a long time, and when you watch it, that's what makes you want it, is because it's done correctly. It's like not watching a wrong commercial or anything. And if these two have already hit and Snake Eyes, then just go for the whole case. Why would you not?
Ernie, you're freaking me out, man, because I ordered Snake Eyes. I want to order the all black Snake Eyes. I pre-ordered Destro. I pre-ordered Duke, but I did not pre-order Roadblock or Scarlet yet, because I want them, but I was like, I'll wait. I'll grab them at some point. But now you're freaking me out, man. You're freaking me out.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna need your Joe team, just as you're gonna need the Cobras when they come in, and then you're gonna be clamoring the whole time trying to find them. And I guarantee you, you're not gonna be able to find them.
Yeah, no. Especially hidden behind a street date. It's gonna like I said before, it's gonna make it even harder to get a hold of these things. You're gonna run into all those issues of, yeah, it says we have it, but we can't sell it till this day. And then you go back, you go, oh, yeah, no, we don't have any. And you're like, but you just opened. Like I just walked in the store. Yeah, no, don't know what to say.
Can we complain about this whole this release day nonsense?
Yes, please complain away.
We're self-quarantined here. Why is there a set sell by date that you're not allowed to do beforehand for a G.I. Joe line that's not based on a movie? It's not spoiling anything. It's not spoiling a movie. It's not spoiling a cartoon. Like, why, if the stores get them in, why can't they sell them? Why do they have to wait until June 1st?
Yeah, I don't understand it. I can't comprehend it. We were going back and forth and we were just banging our heads against the wall. It's like, why? I don't get it. Ernie?
It doesn't make sense.
As me and Cheney have always said, and when we get into collecting, we are toy hunters at the finest. We're hitting the Targets, we're hitting the Walmarts, where a lot of people just do online now. So where this actually messes up for us is because, unfortunately, look, we're not trying to talk bad, but we're just stating facts. Unfortunately, now those workers have a hold of it. They're hitting the stores now. You go to try and ring them up. They don't say until June. They'll try and tell you, well, then just come back then. You're going to come back and they're going to be gone.
Yeah,
it happens. They just are. It's just fact. Sorry. Yeah, not trying to be a downer or say it wrong, but all you guys who actually hunt know exactly what we're talking about. And you just get that sinking feeling in your stomach because you had them in your hand. And all of a sudden, June 1st. And it's like, why? Exactly that. No movie, no release on Netflix, no rhyme or reason or anything. and you had them in your hand and now you don't, and they're going to tell you this and that of, well, come back on this day and do this and that, and they're going to be gone because that employee who's in the back who's snagging them, they're definitely gone. They are. Case in point, how do you think they're up on eBay? Because some of these vendors haven't gotten them yet, or we know good vendors, we would be receiving our stuff right now.
Yeah.
And for those wondering too, then why do I need a case? Just like Adam said about that, because here's your case count. You're going to get one Duke, one Destro, one Scarlet, one Roadblock, and 2 Snake Eyes. That's it. So if you really think you're going to find them out there, it's going to be hard. And especially the Snake Eyes, how popular he is now, from the exclusive to the all black version, it's going to be hard as hell. You just right there, you got one. You could either keep it, Ernie, open up your other one, Rainy. Who knows?
Oh, I want at least 2 of the all black Snake Eyes, because I want to keep one of them like as is, and then the other one I'm gonna part swap with the exclusive. And like even then, I'd probably even buy more of these if I had the option. I have the weird problem where it's like, if I love the figure, I buy multiples of it, for safekeeping, to keep one at home, one in my car, one at work, like one in my pocket, like one in the bathtub.
I do the same thing. I too do the same thing. Like I see a good Wolverine figure, I'm all awesome. I saw it again. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it. There's nothing else here that I want, and I like Wolverine, so whatever. Or any like really good figure, I'm like, I'll grab another one. It ain't gonna hurt.
You know what? I was randomly thinking about you earlier, Cheney.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no, like when I was taking a shower.
Oh,
no, I was thinking about I don't know, just random like Wolverine variants and stuff that I really want to see. And one of the ones that sticks out to me that like hasn't had a really cool figure, but I feel like could be an awesome action figure is Wolverine when he was one of the Horsemen of Apocalypse.
yeah.
He had the big, curved, Aladdin style Middle Eastern kind of sword, and he had the whole face wrap. I think it was a red wrap around his. So you didn't even know it was Wolverine, because he was at first, at least, because he was wielding a sword and had his whole head wrapped up. I was like, that would make, and I don't know, whether it's a Hasbro figure or even a Mezco figure, I just that costume of Wolverine, I really want in toy form, really, really bad. So yeah, I know I changed the subject. I went totally random here, but that's because I was thinking about you, Cheney.
Yes, I like that. And I brought up the image here of what it is he's talking about. And and I know, and I'm pretty sure all of the chat migos there know that I would buy that. Ain't that right, Ernie?
You buy anything Wolverine, just as I buy anything Boba Fett.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
right. Yeah, but this is something you'd want, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a cool look. You're probably not going to get much, torso articulation out of the figure due to, his armor and whatnot, but it would still be really, really cool. Let's see.
Hey, so for our chat migos right now, you got to remember there is a good reason to always jump on live with us and watch the YouTube for our really good close friend Sean, who drops little birdies in there all the time.
Oh yes, please talk
so
about that.
You guys need to make sure to go just check those comments, and wow, just wow. Thanks for that, as always, Sean. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and so what exactly did he say?
There's
just for
if we get into the quickie mini stuff, that was that.
Yeah, just for the people that may be listening in their car and aren't able to, oh man, I don't have time to go back and look at that real quick. just for today. Just for today. Let's just give them since it's
Okay. As
since
of for
it's
today.
the Cheney 180 Ultimate episode. I'm going to give
There
you
you
guys
go.
a treat.
That's definitely reason enough.
It's
So the
just
chat
go
Migo.
to, go to Ami and look what's up for pre-order already.
For the chat Migos, our very good friend Sean, who always throws in his little birdies in there, let us know that SHF will be going deep on Star Wars, more of the MCU, and definitely even comic versions. On top of that, then all of a sudden we get Loki coming out,
Yeah.
which is very, very specific
Yeah.
and going down. And as for Cheney 180 special today, could SHF be making Star Wars dioramas? I wonder. How about a Marvel Legends Lou Ferrigno? I wonder. Yeah, that's a lot there. I mean, this is a very cool thing to be hit with, and then all of a sudden seeing the Loki. Now Loki's a great choice and a great figure to put out all of a sudden because of what is there, and not only a Lou Ferrigno one, but a Bill Bixby as well. Just maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I and here's the thing, everything he said so far has pretty much come true. No, everything that he's told us has
Sean's
come
my
true.
boy. Oh yeah, Sean's my boy. He appreciates the show. We appreciate him as a listener. He likes to throw those little tidbits out in the chat Migos.
Yes, and we thank him for that very much so.
What do you think about this Loki figure?
Dude, it looks awesome, and I have to have this. That's really like, there's really no way around it. Like I gotta own this thing. Like I'm gonna have to like cough up the cash and just like lock down the pre-order because it's a web shop and I'm gonna have to pay up front for it. And I don't want to miss out on this because with as like popular as Loki has become now, you're gonna kick yourself so hard if you waited.
Mm-hmm.
Is it rumor? And like, am I making this up? I might be making this up too, guys. But is this one rumored to be carried by Bluefin though? Like, I know it's an exclusive right now, but it's like, is it rumored to be a Bluefin one that they pick up so then we can get it for like $70 or $80? From Mystic, Bluefin or Big Bad Toy Store or any of Dorkside or any of the other guys. Like, I feel like I read that somewhere, but like, hey, I don't want to get any hopes up because my hopes are up.
I usually try not to roll the dice on that because it seems like whenever I do, I'm like, you know what? I'm sure that's going to get a release. And then I'm like, oh, it never did. Oh, I wish I would have had that figure.
No doubt. I've felt that same way about SHF Street Fighter stuff. So I'm right there with you in all honesty.
I will never feel that way because I will always order the Street Fighter stuff. I will always order it no matter what. I'm like, web shop, yeah, done. Let's just make this happen.
How excited are you for Sagat coming soon, man? Like,
oh man, I'm really excited.
He should be right around the corner.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming, definitely. I can't wait to get my grubby paws on that figure, and I can't wait to see what else they're going to be putting out because we're pretty much at Sagat now, and that's where we are, and we'll, So Sean asked if you want to send me a message. Let me know what they got coming down the pipeline.
You can like CC me on that message.
Okay, all right.
I SHF Street Fighter pretty hard myself, so
yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah, and if you guys didn't know, Adam has a pretty healthy past with Street Fighter. He kind of, has worked with Street Fighter before. So
you're making me seem like such a loose woman. He's been with Street Fighters in the past.
Yes, yes. I'm just saying it because when you have a guy who actually worked on the line, the soda line, going, yeah, SHF is the way to go.
SHF is the way to go. I 100%. I won't even. I think it's they're modern. They're great. They're perfect. They fit in with stuff. They're so good. Like,
yeah.
All right, moving on.
I know. I'm sorry.
I know
I'm
Cheney's. I know
occasionally
Cheney's digging at me because I sold mine.
Actually, I'm not. I'm just because I always see these people that are like Storm, and I'm like, I like them both. So, but if I had to choose, I would pick SHF every day of the week. There wouldn't be a time where I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go with the no, I'd SHF all the way. But the fact that I love Street Fighter so much, I'm gonna buy as many from both lines. Like, this is the pure example. Like I said when it was announced, that this is an example where I win. I win all the way around because I get more Street Fighter figures this way.
Yeah, I like we've talked about this in the past. That's the Storm Street Fighter stuff. They're not my Street Fighter figures, but I can appreciate, especially the bigger guys, like their Zangief. I've played with someone else. I don't own it, but I have messed with other people's, and it's like that Zangief is a work of art. I love it so much. But overall, for like me having like a display and like on the shelf, the SHF Street Fighter line is for me. And like I said, I only had to make a few tweaks. Like, I didn't love Ken's head, so I had to tweak his head a little bit and do things. But like overall, the SHF Street Fighter line, that gets my 100% stamp of approval.
Excellent. All right. So this Loki looks killer. He comes with some cool accessories. We kind of jump forward here, but we'll jump back and hop around and do whatever we got to do. Yeah, this is just yeah.
Again, of why to get this one is because you got to remember this is going to be relevant now because of the accessories that he's coming with. Like I saw a lot of comments of saying, but it's like the first Loki. Well, no, if you go back to Endgame, this is the Loki that we see. That's why he has that one with the cuffs and gets caught, because you have the Disney Plus show coming out, and this is what it's supposed to revolve around. So it's like this is going to be a relevant figure. Like, it's pretty smart to put him out first.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's and we haven't got him before. So
no.
Yeah. This hopefully, they stick with what they've shown here, and the final product doesn't come out anything like Count Dooku, and we'll all be good.
Yes.
He's so handsome.
Yes. And you get the helmeted version, and you get the non-helmeted version. So I know some people are saying, I wish it would have come with different facial expressions, like a smiling face. A smiling face would have been key. I can only agree with that. Getting a smiling, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? A smiling
expression,
faceplate. Yeah, smiling faceplate would have just brought it home. But I'm not angry. I'm not angry about this.
Figuarts does musicians too, so maybe they can do Taylor Swift, and then you could pose him and Taylor Swift together when they were boyfriend and girlfriend, right? That's a thing. Look how relevant I am, guys.
I didn't even know.
No, it's okay, because I'm probably like, even the guys in chat are probably like, man, Adam reads Daily Mail and stuff, doesn't he? Like, yep. Yeah, I do. I am a teenage girl.
Well, it probably has to go back to your Miley Cyrus days anyway. So,
oh, hey, you know how tight we are.
Yes,
Me and Miley.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. All right. Let's see here. So we've got a NECA image here of what looks to be just a couple prototypes laying around. Right, Ernie?
Yeah, until Dario gets a hold of it.
Enhance! Enhance!
Blade Runner.
So we've, speculated that we've got Mondo Gecko down in the middle there behind everything. There's all kinds of like Easter eggs in here that, are possibilities. So we've got this initial image here of the two prototypes, and then, we've got, what is the name of the robot again? I completely forget every time.
Oh, I don't know, because now I'm thinking of your name that you said last time of like Whips or whatever it was.
Oh, Roadkill Rodney.
There you go.
Yep. So, yeah, we've
guys, I was just about to say that, but I had to go pee really fast.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Yes, we greatly appreciate it.
Well, I tried not to keep the laptop next to me while I was peeing.
So we have the enhanced images of possibly Mondo Gecko, possibly the disguise turtle, which I don't think that's it. I think that's something else. I'm gonna have to disagree on that one.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it looks more of like a sinister looking face here in the eyebrow. I mean, even though back here you do have like turtle looking body, because you can see the arm going down and whatnot. Something's telling me that that's something else. I don't know why, but it's just that's just where I'm coming from with that. But I could
bro. I think Dario nailed it.
I don't think so.
It's the nose. It's the nose that's selling it to me.
But you can't even see the nose.
That's a nose right there coming out.
Oh, okay. Maybe. I'm still not buying it. I think it's looking more towards. I think that's like the cheek of like maybe a grinning face. That's what I'm thinking here. That's what I'm thinking that I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see then.
I don't know, but you've got to admit those were definitely Easter eggs thrown in there.
Oh yeah, no. This is great. The fact that Dario's like, hold up, what do we got going on back there? Yeah, to the unsuspecting eye, you're like, oh, cool prototypes. We knew these were coming, and then, Dario's all, hold on, wait a minute. Oh. Because those are just sitting there like that for no reason. Like, that they are like, yeah, just set the rock soldiers in front of what you're working on there, and then we'll see. We'll definitely see what's going on. And then our boy Groot from Marvel Legends got a re-release, and he looks to have all of the paint that you wanted in the first release with the Build-A-Figure, and accessories that you wanted. So you've got the baby Groot, little sapling Groot. The paint application's a killer on this thing. It's pretty much the same as the Toys R Us one, though, right?
I thought it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Which makes me exactly not need it.
Yeah. A lot of people don't need it, but they said you can get it. It's Earth Day, so go ahead and hop on it. So all of you guys that were waiting for, a rainy day with your Toys R Us exclusive Groot, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
All you guys that were scooping them up left and right. Oh, today's not your day, unfortunately. Or yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have...
And again, nothing's exclusives.
Yeah, no. And then we had our photo competition, which is coming to an end because the end of the month, or end of April, is also reached its end. So we will have our winner announced tomorrow, being Friday, between That Geek Bob with the Heavy Mandalorian, and Infinity action figure art with his Mezco Magneto image. So if you have not voted on this, please go ahead and do so, and we will announce the winner tomorrow on our.
I have multiple Instagram accounts, so I'm gonna vote for both of them because they both are awesome.
They're both very nice pictures. Yes. You might as well just not vote at all because you'll cancel your vote out.
Hey,
Here does not count.
Yeah. And then yesterday as well, into tonight or into last night, we got, or no, that was this morning. I see. I'm so messed up. Mafex Magneto Age of Apocalypse, odd choice still. Like we've got 90s Wolverine, 90s Cyclops, and then Age of Apocalypse Magneto. Doesn't matter. Still already ordered it. It's up for pre-order now. We got these beautiful images of what looks to be a beautiful figure. What are your guys' thoughts on this?
hold on. Is CJ still in chat? Because I need another cape. I need we were talking about the Spawn cape earlier. I need a wired purple cape for this Mafex Magneto. Because then I did just right before the show, I ordered one from Ami Ami. But if CJ makes a purple wired cape for that one, I'm going to be giving him a little ponytail hair trim and getting that helmet head on there. And that is going to be a beautiful classic Magneto right next to my beautiful Age of Apocalypse Magneto.
Yes, CJ is here. He's laughing.
CJ should have already have done that already for the Marvel Legends one.
Yeah, but you gotta match the purple and there's some fit stuff.
Yeah, let him work his magic.
Let him do his thing.
Well, yeah.
So
that's true.
So everybody in the chat right now, how much do you guys want a cloth Jubilee coat? Because I really want one. I really want CJ to put one out.
I like it.
I'm still waiting for some Boba or Mando stuff.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So if you want a Jubilee cloth, jacket from CJ, type 1 in the chat right now. Let's see those ones come up.
Guys, if you want CJ to customize my own personal wardrobe, please press 2 and then send me PayPal like $50 per person.
So this figure is a must-have, absolute must-have, because who knows how long it's going to take for the Legends Magneto to come. So this, may just drop right in, right in time, I guess, because you're going to have your Age of Apocalypse Magneto or Age of Apocalypse Marvel Legends wave. And by then you'll have your Age of Apocalypse in hand, and you'll just be, well, where's Magneto? And this may come in right at the nick of time, even though the gauntlet, the gauntlets and the boots are wrong on this. It's still a killer looking figure.
And I was going to say that, Cheney, as you as being the X-Men aficionado, could you make this work for Magneto, as Adam was saying? A trim hair and throw on. I mean, could you really make this work? And do you think that that's what they were thinking for releasing this one? Because you're right. I mean, we have Wolverine, Cyclops, but then they give us this one. Do you think it was because of all those aspects, or?
I don't know. That's tough. I don't know why they went with this. I still don't comprehend why they went with this. It's really strange that he has, the boots the way they are and the gloves the way they are, because they were like a lot more bulky in they were a lot more bulky in the comic book or the old 90s thing. I'll bring up some images here.
Exactly. It's totally wrong for Age of Apocalypse Magneto. They were baggy, both his wrist and his ankle gauntlets. So it's like, this is definitely a mishmash for sure. And that's why I feel like they're probably going to try to double dip on this one. We've seen them double dip on Spider-Man with the the regular release, and then the comics like cell shaded Spider-Man. So I feel like that there's a good chance that they're gonna try to do a purple cape and a no ponytail, like no pigtail
It's
version.
inevitable. It's absolutely inevitable. You know, when you say that, it's absolutely inevitable that's
But
gonna
there,
happen.
yeah, you got the old Toy Biz one right there in the center of your search, and it's like he has like the gauntlets and the boots that are like those thicker, like it was like Joe Madureira,
Yep,
Joe Mad,
Joe Mad, yeah.
like it was his like art style that like kind of established that for Magneto, where it was like he had like kind of they were like puffy, baggy, very
Beefy,
late
yeah.
90s like slouch socks and stuff like that.
Well, even look at the mini mate here. If you look at the mini mate, he's got like big shoulder pads too. He's got big shoulder pads. He's got big, gloves and big boots. So it definitely it's not. From my recollection, it doesn't seem accurate. Does that mean that I didn't order it? No, no, no. I ordered it, and I can't wait to get it as soon as it gets here. I can complain about it all day, but the fact is, it's an X-Men figure. It's Magneto, nonetheless. So yeah, I'm all about this thing. And the fact that okay, so what do we do here? We just swap out the head, put a new cape on him, and that's it. Then they're gonna release a normal Magneto, and I'm gonna buy that one too.
How many?
How many will they allow me to? Is the limit 3? Because that's how many I'll order.
I know. Yeah, hey, I right before the show, man. I just placed my order. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, look at all these ones in the chat here. I agree with everybody. I think that's a great idea, guys. I think CJ should put out a jacket for Jubilee. I think I would definitely buy one.
I'm totally down too. In all honesty, I'm going to back up the whole Jubilee jacket thing because, especially with that size, the female body, like all you have to do is like, if you pull off the plastic jacket and like, then you swap out the upper arms for like a bare arms, like any of like the teen characters that have had the bare arms,
Mm-hmm.
you can get a nice fitted jacket over that, because then you won't even have to worry about the jacket sculpt on the upper arms at all.
Nope.
So it's like you swap those out and like you could have a beautiful looking Jubilee with a soft goods jacket. So I'm right there with you, Cheney. Like this is a good idea. I'd buy one.
Yes, I too have been begging. Well, when are you going to do it? Because I want to buy one. Because it's gonna, what it's gonna do is it's gonna open up that articulation on the figure, so you're gonna get to be able to do more with the figure that way. Because as soft as the jacket is, it still prohibits articulation. You know what I mean?
You can't pose a sculpted jacket. It's like I love both. Like I'm a fan of both. I collect both. And I there are ups and downs to both for sure, but like there's nothing like some wired soft goods as far as like dynamic pose options for sure. Like you can't beat it because it looks like there's action. Like if you have the ability to pose stuff, you can make something like that look amazing. It looks like there's wind blowing or
Right.
that someone's moving. It like
Right.
it brings all of that, where you can't do that in the same way with something that is sculpted in a static pose.
Or even just like, say for instance, you want your figure to sit in a chair. You want your figure to crouch down. And a lot of times you'll see images of Jubilee crouching down. You can't do that because
you should go check out my Instagram pictures playing with myself of Dr. Doom rocking the CJSM Dr. Doom gear because he's sitting in a fucking throne. Yes, I just dropped an F-bomb. Sorry. but it's in a throne, all right. He
Yeah.
is sitting in the throne, and he couldn't do that unless he had like the soft tunic and the cape.
Right. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get them to sit that way. So that is, the plus of having cloth goods. You can get more posability, you can get more poses out of your figure that way. I know some people don't like the way it looks. They say it might clash with the design of the figure or whatnot, but it's tough to say. What are your thoughts on this, Ernie?
Oh yeah, if I could, like, that Doom one, I wanted that one. It looks really nice, and then like you're saying with the Jubilee one, it definitely would open her up and be able to do different things than with that one. Like we said, they did change it a little, but it's still not enough.
Yeah, you need to be able to operate it all fires, or all cylinders firing.
Correct.
I just think that would help out quite a bit.
All of my cylinders are firing cuss words.
You're just oh man. So you've done it now, boy.
I know. I've ruined the show. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. We'll just move along. It's not that big of a deal. All right. So what else do we got, Ernie? What else you got?
Let's see. Right now, it may sound crazy, but yes, on the shelf right now, if you hit your Walgreens, we got Diamond Select showing up with your Walgreens boxes of the Rocketeer. That's a nice piece. That's in right now. And then who else is there? Adam, you had them up on your page, the robots. What is that again?
Yeah, that's weird. The Rocketeer and the Black Hole figures. Those might have
Black
been
Hole
by Gentle Giant Studios.
It definitely was. And those are right now at Walgreens. Showed up this week. Those are the $16 versions. We've talked about that in the past. If you're new to this and you don't know what we're talking about, a comic shop Diamond release comes with extra accessories, the bigger box and everything. But if you go into Walgreens, this is almost like the Toys R Us old version where they cut it down, they cut the price in half, and it's still a great figure, but less accessories. They have those right now. This is the newest to come from Diamond Select, and that's the Black Hole figures, 2 different ones, and the Rocketeer. That's there. The brand new Star Wars wave is hitting. The Dooku wave with Dooku, Bly, Zori Bliss, and who else? Oh, the Knight of Ren. Those are the 4 new ones that you need to worry about. Other ones are just repacks. And then at Walmart, we've talked about the Star Wars 40th anniversary shipper with a Boba Fett helmet. You got the retro figures, which are exclusive. There's 6 of them. You have the new 40th anniversary Wave 1 and the Dooku set as well. That's all being placed at Walmart right now. It's a little aisle shipper, not a floor shipper, the one on the aisle. And then at Target, as of the last 2 days, if you're out there, recheck, because a lot of people have been getting the Red Hulk. Red Hulk has come back to Target within the last 2 days. So I would try and go check. That's there. We got new Marvel Legends both showing up at Target and Walmart, and that's the Game Reverse ones and then the new Black Widow ones. Nobody has seen the Walmart exclusive yet hanging at Walmart, although the Target exclusive is showing up there as well too. We're still waiting and push back on dates as far as our Walmart stuff.
What, the Walmart
Target
Widow
had a
No, that people have been finding that in Walmart.
At Walmart, they have? I
Yeah.
thought everybody was ordering theirs.
No. Wisman found a bunch of his, actually.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I know. I
Ours
knew
have
that
had nothing.
You're really
Okay.
bad. I have my pre-order is sitting saying sometime in May for Walmart.
Well, I've got some news for you guys. I'll talk to you about that when we're done.
And then for all the pop figures this week, Target had crazy drops of pops and everything. But in there was some Star Wars ones. There's some of the art ones. Remember, Cheney, the ones that we got of the Boba Fett in the hard case with that like splatter paint design?
Yes.
There's a bunch of those showing up right now. R2 is your best grab. There's a Jawa, there's a 3PO, and
the
other
Jawa's in
ones.
like
And then
camo, isn't he?
yeah, almost definitely looks like camo.
Yeah.
And then a ton of Funko products along with that, like glasses and lunch boxes of all Mando stuff and other different shows as well. So that's like a whole new release to go visit that Funko section and then see if there's any NECA, because people are still reporting finding Rocksteady and Bebop. And then Dario reported that come June is the date for the Walmart NECA exclusives. And then the Target arcade ones are supposed to hit as well. So June. So come the last week of May, around there is when you're going to want to check for those NECA Turtle exclusives. And then Target has also been getting in and sending out their orders for this is probably our third Baby Yoda item that has come out, is the Mattel Baby Yoda. It's about 11 inches. It has no feet. It's like a pudge at the bottom, but then has its arms and its soft rubbery head. So there's that. So the only thing that we've gotten from Baby Yoda is the Disney plush exclusive that came out. That's about, like a soft goods plush. And then the Funko, just the first version, popped up at Hot Topic and some other retailers, and then now the Mattel one. So if you had that on Target pre-order, check for that, because it may be on its way. Or why didn't you get yours yet? And that's basically what we got going on the shelves right now.
Sweet.
I've got one thing that I wanted to bring up if we got a minute.
Oh, we have plenty of minutes.
All right. Well, earlier this week, this is something that I just learned of today, but earlier this week, apparently, Hector Garrido passed away. He was 92 years old, so he's lived a very good life. His name probably doesn't ring a bell to most of us, but I guarantee that most of us are familiar with his work. He was the guy who was responsible for the vast majority of the G.I. Joe card artwork. So, the classic card artwork from 1982 to 1985, like with the explosion splash backgrounds, like the vintage 3 3/4 inch figures, that card artwork, I mean, like that to me was just as important as the file cards and the figures themselves. Like that's how I envision the figures. I think I'm probably not the only one that was hoping for a 6-inch line that was based primarily off of this gentleman's card art.
Yeah.
Like his card art is like literally what I picture when I picture these characters. But yeah, he passed away, 92 years old. And I, moment of silence, big thumbs up. He did amazing work, and like he created a whole look of characters that I'm totally in love with, and now super excited for this 6-inch line.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, he did amazing work.
He sounded so like
Optimus Prime, Ernimus Prime.
Yeah, he's like, he did amazing work.
I know. I'm sorry. Like I know. I like Ernie. I get it. I really brought down the whole show with that, but seriously, man.
Oh man. Yeah, no, that's sad, but he got to work in pretty much the prime of the toy industry here in America, I would say.
Right. And it's, I mean, like, as far as I know, like he was 92. So he lived a good life, I'm sure, and a lot of people, and like, that's the big thing. It's like, the reason I bring it up is like, hey, like he did some awesome work. And, it's cool to know that, there was a person behind a lot of this work that we appreciate.
Yeah, he definitely should be celebrated. Absolutely. I completely agree with that. Let's see. What do we got going on in the chat, Ernie?
Uh, way too much that I can't even go back to. Dario's in there, saying yes. You know, this is one of the ones I was at HasCon, uh, for all of the artwork stuff. It's definitely a sad day because, as Adam said, you don't understand how much of a staple that guy was. Like that was everything there. People talking about what they've been seeing in the Walmarts. Dario says the Walmart widow moved to a May delivery date. What else we got? Just everybody. We got the chat Migos in there going off on their own stuff in there. I see lots of ones for the CJ vote.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know if he's going to take that into consideration.
I hope so.
As we mentioned before, on the Groot basis, if you don't get this Groot and you're still looking for a good Groot, the Diamond Select Disney Store exclusive Groot is an amazing figure. I do also have that one.
Hey, Dario, if you want, just hop on, man. I see you in the chat chatting it up. If you want, just hop on. You can join in here with us, sir.
Get your handsome butt in here, Dario. Come on.
Yes. Yeah.
And then everybody was just, like I said, just chatting amongst ourselves, going along with our conversation and like that.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. That's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Dario said he's in the shower right now.
Send pics.
Oh boy.
Just send him to Adam, though. That's fine. Just send him to Adam. That's it.
Ernie don't want that, huh?
Yeah. I'm all right now.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to bring this up. Our friends.
Ernie wants to keep Dario mint on card. Okay, go now, Cheney. Sorry.
Yes. Our friends over at the Geek Out show had posted an image of, it looks like Dyson is going to be putting out a 1/12 scale Kurosaki Ichigo from Bleach.
Oh yes.
Yeah. That's surely exciting. I can't wait. That's going to be super duper cool. They've got, let's see, and that's a shout out to this account here, but I don't see. Okay, yeah, no, I don't see the actual what is it, image of it here. But yeah, no, this is super exciting. I can't wait. I as I've said probably numerous times on the show, I love Bleach. I'm excited that Bleach is coming back. It's stupid exciting. Let's see. What else do we miss? I know we missed a couple things here and there, yeah.
No, that's it. I mean, if we're going off of other news, we went over all the Todd McFarlane stuff. We got the Loki and the Magneto. What's at the stores right now? Hot Toys last night showed the 2-pack of the Scout Troopers with the child. That's awesome because that speeder is also done in white.
Yeah.
Now looking at it though, I when you bring it up, I wanted to see pictures. There is 2 different biker scouts, right? It isn't just the same one in a double shot.
I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into these all that much. I would imagine so.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. For reals, I saw this, the dirtied up, the white version, and then the child in the sack. That's
yeah,
that's awesome. See, so we got this tease right here from them, and then that I want to say that there is two different ones, maybe. I think.
Even if there's not, it's not that big of a deal. You can always just buy two of the same one.
Right. Right. Yeah, Dario thinks it could be a regular and then deluxe version. That's probably what they're gonna do.
Yeah. And so we've got this picture of IG-11 there. Does that mean they're going to do IG-11 too? Has that been
Right.
announced? Is that
Well, I've seen a Hot Toys picture. I don't know if it's in this one. Is it? As always, we're a little bit behind from you. Are you at the end of the pictures? Because I think I saw it and it was on Twitter, and they show IG-11 on the speeder bike,
right?
wearing the child.
Right. And we better get a speeder bike for this for Black Series. Like, they definitely need to go all out on this.
Wow, holy crap, I didn't even think about that.
Really?
Yeah, that totally just slipped my mind. I know we saw the tease in the SHF one and like that, but I didn't even think of that. They could totally re-release this like right now. Or why haven't they already? Look, now you've upset me again. This is just we could have this right now, literally.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they've already got IG-11. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they re-release IG-11 with the speeder bike, and then you get the little backpack with Baby Yoda.
Correct. That's a whole set right there.
Yeah, or is that too much? Like, or you're only going to get, like maybe a separate Baby Yoda with the backpack, or maybe you'll get the Biker Scout normal deal, but like the white speeder bike, but then you'll get the IG-11 with the Baby Yoda in the backpack. Like, you know what I mean? Are they going to cut it up, or do you get it all in one? Because it sounds more like they would cut it up.
I would.
You would say what?
I mean, but
we lost you for a
smart
second.
though. You go all in. We had the Scout Trooper. Oh, if you were smart, you do it all in one.
Okay.
You got to do it all in one.
Adam? I honestly started just looking up the Dyson stuff while you guys were still like, here's the deal. I am super excited about everything Mandalorian, but Hot Toys Mandalorian, I think I'm stuck with just the Mandalorian and the child. Once you go into Biker Scouts and like IG-11, like it's like I'm cool with it, but like I need to. My credit card already has enough of my money, so I started. I was looking at the Dyson stuff, but because Cheney, do you have the their Kenshin figure that they put out?
No, I still need to pick that up. I still have not got that.
Okay, so I had bought the Kenshin, the red robe Kenshin, which I was really happy with. It was it wasn't perfect, but like my issues with it are just like it's a little bit tall. It has like some things here and there, but like overall, it's a great figure. So like I'm just super excited about them doing more stuff that's like in the vein of things that I'm into, because like a lot of the stuff that they've put out, I look at from afar and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But you talk about guys with swords and I'm in.
Well, the thing with like Bleach, for instance, like that's ideally a line that you can only put out with cloth clothing. Like every time that I've seen them put out Bleach figures that they don't, that they, sculpt the clothing, like you lose out on so much articulation. The way to keep the articulation is you go with the cloth ropes. That's the only way that you're going to be able to maximize the articulation on the figures and be able to get them to do what they do in the show.
No doubt. I'm like, sign me up.
Yeah, like, and you could go so deep in that line. Like, there's so many characters that it's just, if you were able to just knock it out of the park, you could go for almost ever. Like there's so many characters. Like Bleach is just so full that you could, not to mention all the different versions of Ichigo you could put out. Like, come on, man. And this is something that I've been wanting for a long time. So seeing that, I was like, oh man. Like I recently did a picture of the Play Arts Kai Ichigo, and that figure is horrible. Like it like was crumbling out of the box when I bought it. Like it's got like a broken arm, and yeah, like I think right when I got it out, the joint broke right at the elbow. I was like, "Oh, cool. That's great." And then the shoulder joint like got messed up and is just a nightmare. I mean, luckily I was able to get a good shot out of it, but still it was just like, "Man, I hate this figure, but I love the character and the property and everything." And I just wish that, we could get something, I would even go with, like a odd scale if I had to, because there's not really much you can put Bleach with anyway. Like it kind of like stands out on its own, but you really, really need to like drive home that those have to be cloth goods on those figures.
You can only display it with all of your whites.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a really, really bad joke. I'm sorry,
Yes,
guys.
yeah.
It's late.
Could only be done in laundry format. And then another thing I wanted to touch on was we had some images go up earlier in the week of the Dark Knight's Metal Batman figures from McFarlane Toys. Unfortunately,
Clutches pearls. How dare you?
unfortunately, we were told to take the images down, so we did. But they what they showed off was pretty cool. And since there really isn't any figures of those characters out, it's exciting. We started off with the Batman Who Laughs, and now we're gonna get I forgot the names again.
It's kind of where you would expect McFarlane to go, right? Like it's like they're like evil, crazy, more detail. It's less just spandexy kind of guys and more like, oh, hey, we're superheroes mixed with a little bit of horror like elements, and it's like that's kind of where you expect McFarlane to be. No, like
Yeah,
it's like,
Dark Knight's Metal definitely is kind of in that vein. Like you have Batman in pretty much all of the characters. So you've got basically a evil Flash Batman, an evil Green Lantern Batman, an evil Cyborg Batman, an evil Doomsday Batman. It's pretty cool, and it was a fun read. But the images went up for it, and they look cool. I guess they weren't done with them, so that's why they asked everybody to take them down. So
how did that work out? Did the whole internet disappear? Did they erase all their pictures? Is that the way that the internet works? It's like, oh, hey, forget you saw these. Then they all disappear? Is that the way it works? All
yeah,
right. So
yeah,
I'm being a bit of a wise guy.
yeah. So, our boy Dario coming in with the save again. We have the Devastator, Dawnbreaker Batman, Red Death Batman, and Murder Machine Batman. And then there was one more of the I always forget the name of that one. It's basically the Punisher Batman is what it was. So,
I feel like McFarlane needs to go into like let's see his Swamp Thing, man. Let's, give us Solomon Grundy, give us Doomsday. I mean, I'm super excited for the Storm Collectibles Lobo, but like, come on, McFarlane, make a Lobo. Like, it's like, this is where you should be going. Like, this is your play to your strengths, man.
yeah, I mean, it could definitely be said that line is definitely all over the place, and it looks like it's not going to change at all. Like, it's going to be interesting to see, like, the next couple waves, what those are going to be, what's going to be in store with those.
I'm sure it's just, like it's the same thing we've been seeing with Todd's Kickstarter, where it's like, It's fly by the seat of your pants, shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
Like it's what
Yeah.
I'm gonna do whatever I feel like today.
Yeah. Buckle in because you're in for a ride.
And like what I do feel like there's something adorable about that.
How do you feel about it, Ernie?
I don't like these DC ones. I want the would probably be the Doomsday.
Uh-huh.
That looks like a cool figure that you could throw up like in any type of setting,
Mm-hmm. I think the one thing that I really want, like I would really want them to do, is just give us the crows, the little like uh, demonic looking robins, because he like rolled around with like three of them. The Batman Who Laughs, the and
So like that's a no-brainer. That would be so cool. Like honestly, I have the Batman Who Laughs is the one that I'm like the most tempted to pick up, and I haven't yet. But like if he puts out the little creepy robins to go with it, oh man, I done sold. That's a shelf in its own right. Like just the Batman Who Laughs and three of those little creepy robins.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you haven't found the Batman Who Laughs and you're kind of on the fence about it, and then down the road you see these other, Dark Knight's Metal Batman, and you're like, you know what, let me backtrack and pick up the Batman Who Laughs. Like, I would buy it now because especially if those little crows come out, like people are gonna be backtracking, going, oh, I need that, and
Wait,
you're
do you like? Are you saying that you like? Do you guys have one in my Toy Migos pile of loot, or like am I like out of luck here?
oh yeah, no, I don't have any extra. I only have the one. But if
Darn.
if you have the opportunity to get it and it's not breaking the bank for you, I would definitely highly recommend picking it up because once they start releasing all these other figures, the inevitable will happen, like it always does. Because all those guys pretty much rolled together, like the Dark Knight's Metal Batman guys. They all like
I was honestly like the reason why I hadn't done it is I was really holding out hope that Mezco would do one since they do so many Batmans that like I was like maybe they'll do a crazy like a Batman Who Laughs, and then there's also that I don't know if you guys have seen it on eBay, but there's like a third party kit to convert a Mezco figure to the Batman Who Laughs that looks really good also, but that's too expensive of a custom for me personally. Like when I have
yeah.
to buy Mezco figure and a kit and all this, and it like ends up costing like three Mezco figures worth. I was just like, can't do it. But yeah, I mean, like, the character is great. The McFarlane one, my problem with it is he doesn't look like he has a neck. Like he needs a neck.
Yeah.
That character has a neck usually, and like the figure looks like the head is just set down too low on the neck to me. I mean, that's it. I'm sure I could fix it. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, it definitely that's definitely where it's hurting, and it's the weird scale with all those too. Like it's like all right, all the characters are going to be around the same size, like no matter what. Like it's like Harley is the same size as the Batman Who Laughs, but yet the Batman Who Laughs head is way smaller than Harley, and like it's weird, man. It's a weird line.
Yeah, I think I told you the only one that I've bought so far is Superman, and I just bought him for his head because I wanted that head for the NECA uh, Comic Con exclusive Superman. So I just did a head swap.
That's pretty much the same thing you did, right, Ernie?
Yeah, exactly that. That was it. From the NECA one to the other one, it's a little difficult. It's in there and it's a really big barbell, but it does work and fit at the end to get that out and then switch it out. And it's almost literally perfect.
Sweet. All right. Well, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and throw them our way. We'll hang around here for a little bit longer and answer some questions if you guys got some questions. And other than that, we're pretty much done. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, where can we keep up with you, Ernie, in all of your fallen fatness?
Here Monday through Friday on our Quickie Mini episodes around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then every Thursday night at 9 with the whole They're Not Dolls show. You can also find me Wednesday nights on the Sarlacc Digest podcast YouTube channel. As we are now starting over there to YouTube. We were on IG Live and now we've switched to that. Where else? That's about it. Remember to check out our How We Do Disney page. I am missing that like crazy, so I was actually looking at old stuff to start to post up this week for Instagram, just some old pics of all of us going and everything. So definitely check that out. And the Fallen Fett.
Adam, where can we keep up with you, sir?
I'm on here whenever you guys have me. Like I said, I thought like I've been on a good chunk of the Quickie Minis that you guys are doing Monday through Friday. I thought you were breaking up with me today since you slept through today's, Josh. Jeez. Otherwise, I am playing with myself on Instagram, and I'm playing with myself on Facebook. And I did just post a review on Facebook for that Optimus Prime I talked about earlier. So please go check that out. It's a good toy, and I took some pictures and wrote some words. So it's a thing.
Sweet.
Does it transform?
I don't care about Transformers that transform. I know it's very controversial. What a thing to bring up right at the end of a show. You want to fight about it, Ernie?
I was just asking.
Do you open up your toys? Do you open up your toys, Ernie?
Yeah. Not all of them. No, you saw my 5 Marvel Legends challenge, didn't you?
That was insane. I love you. Like, honestly, like, here's the deal. I respect it. I am totally cool with it. Like, that looked beautiful. It gives me like feelings of like visiting a toy store. So I totally get why you do it. I just like, I feel you still gotta play with the things. They're made to be played with. They're cool, they're posable, they're fun, they're hands candy. It's fun for your hands.
I can see Adam coming over on Shaney and just like grabbing stuff off the wall.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? No, I need this one and this one.
I'm shopping right now.
Yeah, I had a lot of comments about that where they said, "Oh wow, this is it," and I just started laughing, and they're like what? And I was like, "No, this is just like one side wall, like cropped into that shot, like literally."
There's more. There's much more.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? I'm not sure what this exclusive MCU hot dog vendor from Incredible Hulk is. Do you guys know what that is?
This Joey's been hard selling this one in the chat. I think he's just trying to wish it into existence.
Okay.
Yes.
And then for Mervine, come on, Storm Shadow is going to happen. We're going to see a Storm Shadow in the G.I. Joe line. If he's not in Wave 2, like he's got to be like in Wave 3 for sure. I would think it's like they're tying this into the Snake Eyes movie. So, and it's Snake Eyes origin story. So the story is of Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. So there's got to be a Storm Shadow to go along with the Snake Eyes sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Okay, so they're saying that Stan Lee is what that is.
So with that though, Mervine's question is Resolute Snake Eyes or modern Storm Shadow? That's a hard one because Resolute Snake Eyes was pretty dope too.
Guys. Yeah, you can there are some awesome castings of Resolute Snake Eyes heads on eBay that you can grab and just pop one of those onto the existing Snake Eyes and you'll be good for right now. It's a dope helmet design for sure. And then I like the design of Resolute Snake Eyes. I may have been influenced by that slightly when we made Articulated Icon Solitaire. So, there's there's definitely Resolute Snake Eyes love, but Storm Shadow is essential at this point. We need a legit 100% Hasbro G.I. Joe Storm Shadow. Needs to happen, and it's got to happen.
Would you agree with that, Ernie?
Oh my God, 100%. 100%. The only thing is, it does give me anxiety because of what we have out. Literally, okay, across the board for me, it's like Boba Fett, Soundwave, and Storm Shadow. That's my 3 right there. That's it. So we see, Duke, Scarlet, and Roadblock. You're like, okay, and we're gonna go for it. And then you get Snake Eyes, and you're like, yes, knocked it out of the park. And then all of a sudden, Destro, oh my God. And then Black Snake Eyes. Yes, this looks so great and promising. But then again, you look at Duke, Scarlet, and Roadblock, and you just want to know, what design are they going with Storm Shadow?
Yeah. I think for me, it's more so Cobra Commander. I'm just like, man.
Yeah, they're... We said it before, then give us both heads then.
Oh yeah. You know what?
I'm nervous about Cobra Commander because that card art on the back, it wasn't, I'm one of those guys that I just, we were talking about the card art earlier. I really want classic versions. Not to put anything past these. I will be buying these. I admit it. I'm buying them anyway. That's how bad I want Joe's. But if Cobra Commander isn't in a very classic helmet and faceplate, or a classic just, rag over his head, then that's not as Cobra Commander to me. And it's yeah, there were later Cobra Commanders that had more of designed helmets and faceplates and stuff. That's cool. I'm going to buy it anyway, but I'm finding it harder to be excited about it. And that's based a little bit off of that poster artwork, basically.
So you wouldn't be excited about the Cobra Commander in the all silver armor kind of costume with the silver helmet?
You're a butthole. You almost made me cuss a third time.
He's going with the 3 strikes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. I've said this before. If you look at the card art on the back, there is no Storm Shadow. Those are red ninjas back there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, that's for sure. And I would buy those too. Whatever. I think that they obviously if they do the red ninjas, I think that Storm Shadow would be similar to what those red ninjas are, where they're probably going to do some they're slightly armored up, a little bit modern takes, a little bit more design going into them, because that's where they seem to be going with this line. But I want their version of Storm Shadow. Bring it on. Let's do it. It's just I find it slightly harder to get excited about a redesigned Cobra Commander when I really do want a classic. And it's and don't get me wrong, Cheney, I would buy the battle armor silver Cobra Commander. I just don't it's when and it would be a very Hasbro thing to do, to release a version like that first and then give me my classic one, 3 or 4 versions into Cobra Commander. And I get it. It's a valid business decision because they'll get me to buy all of the other ones before I get the one I finally want.
Right.
So yeah, likely gonna happen. It's hard for me to be excited about Cobra Commander when I think that that's going to be the case with him.
I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit more here and say that, don't you think with these new designs that they're doing, this kind of armory look on everybody, that battle armor Cobra Commander actually would fit really well with these new designs?
You're seriously trying to make me cuss.
But, yeah, and then yes. Even more so, here's the thing is you're saying that about the Cobra, and yeah, that could be that too when we go back and look at that art design. But at the same time too, of me saying that Storm Shadow isn't there. So what if this is a cartoon story that we're getting figures off of, right? And all we get is those ones on the card back, and they're like, well, we'll see what happens with season 2. and like they're saving the Snake Eyes story for season 2, which would introduce Storm Shadow. Like we could be waiting all this time with no Storm Shadow. Really?
You make me wait too long for Storm Shadow. Like I mean, like honestly, this is gonna turn into the end of the episode is a wish list. It's gonna be like Storm Shadow, Firefly, Beachhead, all the guys with masks, because like those were the coolest guys to me. Like it was like, you know, the good guys and the bad guys that had the masks. They were the coolest ones. So I just want them all. Let's make this happen. Let's fast forward through time.
I mean, granted, I would buy every version of the Cobra Commander they put out, honestly. I just would. You know, give me the what is it, the helmeted one, give me the other one. I'll even take the battle armor. I don't care. Just give me them all.
How do you feel about Globulus?
Sure.
We're going full on Cobra Law now.
Yeah. Give me Serpentor, but give me Serpentor in like a vehicle pack. You know what I mean?
Sir, I mean,
oh yeah, he's got to come with his chariot.
Oh yeah, I would get Serpentor in his air chariot in an instant, man. And like, I don't even have like crazy hate for the GI Joe movie. Like, I was young, I watched it, like it was great. So I would be down for Cobra Law. I collected Joe up until it was ridiculous. Like we talked about this in one of the Toy Back Thursday quickie minis. Like I collected Joe when they were neon eco fighters and, you know, drug warriors and like all sorts of stuff. So
me too.
I'm down, man. Wherever they want to go with Joe, I will be there. I just really want those earlier, like, you know, 82 to 85 card art. That's what I want the most, but I will literally buy pretty much anything GI Joe. So
yeah, so let me throw this in there and then we'll go ahead and end it. But so let's say we're about, you know, 4 or 5 waves deep in it. And then they go, guess what, guys? We're going to release 6-inch classic inspired ones. Will you feel betrayed?
No, I'd like literally, and like that's the thing is I will likely buy both still. Like I just want, that's my thing is like I want them more, and like that's where I think that it's cool that I don't want people to complain to the point where it's like, oh, you're just complaining and you're ruining other people's enjoyment. But I do want people to be like, hey, guess what, guys? We really do want classic card art inspired Joes, because I want them to come out. And it's like, I will buy, like, it's like, do you know how many 3 3/4 inch Snake Eyes figures I own of Hasbro's? I own like ones that are Ninja Snake Eyes, that are Commando Snake Eyes, that are every version of Snake Eyes possible. And I've bought multiples of multiple different versions of Snake Eyes. I just really want those classic ones. So give me both. Give me, you know, I just want classic ones to be part of the mix.
Ernie?
I'll take it all. I will. I mean, because
I just want to go to bed.
if you're 5 waves in and they say that, it's like you can't stop. But maybe two might be a little bit upsetting. You know, as I'm saying, like, okay, now you got 12 figures here, and you're like, are you serious? you're gonna, oh, we knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah,
you know, but yeah, I want the retro cards, and I want the designs of all the retro figures. All of our card back figures would be amazing to come out. Or as we said, if you don't give us the retro cards, as we see this little mix in here, because you got to think it is a mix, as I've always said, Destro, all black Snake Eyes going into against the other 3 Joes is way different. Like that Destro is almost spot on. Do you not agree?
Oh, I agree.
So that's just a weird thing. And then you say about Cobra, and I'm like, it really does make you think with your question is, what Cobra are we going to get? Because if Destro's like that and Snake Eyes is like that, it's kind of weird now if we do get a different Cobra.
Yeah.
it's gonna be, because that Destro is just, oh my god, I want that. But yeah, you're it's gonna be out. I'm like, yeah, I already ordered a case. Like if they did retro, like I would just, yeah, I would have to. It's pretty, that's like a no brainer. Like, oh man, they did it, but oh well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Would you consider the Hasbro Pulse version? Like, do you think that they should have named that Commando Snake Eyes because of the brown?
Um. No, because I see them putting out a commando one that'll have
Okay.
likely have like camo pants. You know what I mean?
And
like,
not just brown. Okay. Yeah.
like I definitely see them.
Commando Snake Eyes to me is the goggles, man. The goggles versus the visor.
That's true.
Yeah,
and they
that's
could
true.
put a new head on there.
That's true.
That's
Yeah,
very true.
that's very true. Okay, are you gonna get? We're going pretty deep with this Joe thing real quick.
Yeah, yeah,
So one
that's
last
fine.
one.
Yeah.
Would you be mad if that then, say this next wave has another Snake Eyes in it, and all they did was give us a different head?
I wouldn't be mad because they've been doing that to Snake Eyes for how long now?
Right. So you would justify it in that way, but already wave 2, no Storm Shadow, another Snake Eyes, but we're just giving you a different head sculpt. Snake Eyes.
That's the only thing that's different. How about
yeah,
like
the whole black body's the same, everything.
include a timber or something at least? like that. Like honestly, if they did the head and maybe some tweaks to the paint job, maybe a different weapon or timber accessory, I'd be absolutely fine with it. If it's only the head, yeah, I'd be a little bit bummed.
But you'd still buy it.
I'd still buy it. Yeah, that's the worst part. Is that like now the Hasbro marketing executives that are listening are just like, "Yep, he'll still buy it.
Yeah.
He'll still buy it." There we go. They're clicking their calculators, adding things to their Excel spreadsheets.
Yeah. Jim,
Yeah,
did you hear that? They'll still buy it.
Yeah. As the other one laughs and says, I know, look it. Here's Ernie's recording of him going off about Star Wars, but here's his pre-order for the 2 carbonized Boba Fett. This stupid fat. Yeah. Yeah. I could hear the Hasbro table now.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Be sure to hit that like button. Everybody in the chat that's left here, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Let's see. Be sure to check out the Raw Live Unedited Podcasting Network with such amazing shows as
the Starlight Digest and the Weekly Show.
Be sure to check out Rectangular's YouTube channel with the latest and greatest Marvel Legends news. Be sure to check out The Amazing.
We forgot that.
What? Oh,
Sorry.
we did. Oh my goodness.
Did.
Oh. Nimrod.
We did.
X-Force Psylocke. Phantom X. Yeah, we definitely need to we'll go ahead. We're gonna have to push that to next week. We're out of time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And maybe he'll have some more info.
Yeah. So thank you, Joey Cruz. He said this is his first time, or Joey Cross. I'm sorry.
Joey Cross.
Yeah, it's his first time here. So thank you so much for hopping on. We by the time, let's see, by Saturday you'll be able to catch up on all 179 episodes or 100.
There you go.
60, 40, something like that. I don't remember because some of them were actually lost in the SoundCloud archives, if you will. Yes, Mervine, 3-pack is confirmed. Nimrod, Psylocke, Phantom X. We should probably do a post about that.
Okay.
But yes, check out Rectangular's Instagram account. It's there. Also, be sure to check out his YouTube channel. Check out The Amazing's YouTube channel with the latest and greatest Mezco figure reviews and import figure reviews. Check out The Foosh with Robo because he's amazing. Check out Unparalleled Universe's YouTube channel as well. I know he just posted a Tick review there. Be sure to check out Eye of Awatu on Instagram and Facebook. Check out Michael Wisman on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Check out cjsem.com for all of your cloth figure clothing needs. Or cloth clothing figure needs. I knew I said that wrong. Sorry. Check out Supreme Collector for your sweet import fix. And check out Toy Trash if you're in the UK. If you're in the local area, be sure to check out Line Breakers. Be sure to keep up with us at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, toymigos.com, and we also have a Big Cartel shop. And still working on getting some new stuff up there. Any other last words here? No. Okay.
We need some prospect stuff in there, some keeping it Ernie stuff in there.
Those will all be coming. Definitely.
And now chat Migos.
Chat Migos.
Chat Migos.
Yes.
Totally.
Chat Migos for sure. So with that being said, I am Cheney 180.
I'm the Fallen Fett.
And I'm playing with myself.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.